Can sage do more than seasoned stuffing? That's the question turning heads, not just at Thanksgiving dinners, but in neuroscience labs. You'd think a plant historically lumped into poultry seasoning would have maxed out its potential, but apparently sage has been quietly studying for a PhD in brain health. Recent evidence suggests it's not just the friend of roasted turkey, but also a potential ally in defending against age-related memory loss, neuroinflammation, and even degenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. And unlike your loud uncle who also claims to improve brain function after a few glasses of wine, sage might actually have the receipts. What's particularly exciting about sage is that its cognitive benefits are being reported across a surprising range of studies, from clinical trials to in vitro models of neuronal injury. Turns out, the aromatic compounds that give sage its pungent charm are doing a whole lot more than enhancing flavor. Chief among them is rosmarinic acid, which sounds like something a medieval herbalist would have bragged about while waving a bundle of twigs, but this one actually holds up under a microscope. Rosmarinic acid, along with carnosic acid and salvionolic acid, appears to operate like a molecular mop, sopping up the oxidative stress that gradually scrambles neurons like eggs over time. Free radicals don't stand a chance against this herbal SWAT team. Then there's the anti-inflammatory side. Chronic inflammation in the brain is increasingly implicated in cognitive decline and neurodegeneration, and sage seems to know just how to shut that party down. In cell models, sage extracts have been shown to tamp down pro-inflammatory cytokines, possibly reducing the neuroinflammatory background noise that contributes to poor signaling between brain cells. Think of it like silencing a bunch of rowdy background extras so your neurons can finally get their lines right. And while it might be tempting to dismiss all this as just another case of supplement hype, several randomized controlled trials involving both young adults and older individuals have actually demonstrated acute cognitive benefits after consuming sage, whether in capsule, tea, or extract form. We're talking measurable improvements in memory recall, attention span, and even mood. Not bad for something you can grow in a window box. The idea that sage might support brain regeneration is where things get especially sci-fi. Preliminary data suggests that certain compounds in sage may help stimulate neurogenesis, the formation of new neurons, or at least protect existing ones from the biochemical equivalent of burnout. While we're not saying sage is the fountain of youth for your hippocampus, it might be a very nice foot bath. Of course, we're still a few steps away from prescribing sage capsules as a first-line treatment for Alzheimer's, but the trend line is promising. It's not just about treating disease, either. There's increasing interest in nootropic herbs for their potential to enhance healthy cognition and delay the normal memory blips of aging. If you've ever walked into a room and immediately forgotten why you're there, you may be a candidate for Team Sage, or you just need more sleep. Maybe both. But let's not pretend sage is a miracle worker all by itself. Brain health is a complex, multidimensional challenge, and no herb, even a multitasker like sage, can do it alone. What we eat, how we sleep, whether we exercise, and even how much time we spend learning new things all interact in this big, messy cognitive stew. Still, adding sage to the mix, metaphorically or literally, might be one of the easier and tastier interventions available. So yes, sage can do more than season stuffing. It can potentially season your brain, lending it a little extra clarity, a pinch of memory, and maybe even a dash of resilience. In a world where many pharmaceutical interventions for cognitive decline come with daunting side effects, the idea that an herb your grandma used with reckless abandon might offer gentle but meaningful support is both funny and fantastic. Who knew that the key to sharper thinking might have been hiding next to the time this whole time? In the end, sage might not replace your neurologist, but it could definitely earn a spot in your wellness cabinet and your dinner plate.